Hey guys, it's Judo Shooter here, and in today's video I want to focus on some of the buffs and nerfs that Deejay has. This video may be a long video, and I may be editing it a lot throughout, just letting y'all know. The patch just came out literally yesterday, and I've barely had an hour, 2 hours to play it. I'm just gonna touch up on what I think the greatest things are so far. First of all, his overdrive just cool is a mega buff. I'm gonna talk about certain instances where you can interrupt enemies now. Actually, not you can interrupt enemies with your heavy jackknife. I'm gonna talk about that. And with the just cool, there's a couple setups you can now do. You could always do one of them I'll talk about, but you can also do more now on your own. This is just for inspiration. So again, here goes. So yeah, so they're gonna drive impact me on block, right? Let's test it. Okay, so now if I do this, I'm plus, even on the normal just cool, right? I'm plus. So if I do this, I can just grab them, right? Or I could do, right? Or I could do, I was trying to break them, so let's try again. Maybe just 1, 2 and just do it again. It's easy. Or maybe I could do this. Right? That's gonna be very good damage. So again, like this. Right? I was trying to do my favorite combo, but that's it. That's the setup I do. I like that setup a lot. So what I usually do is people are usually gonna either do a couple of things to you on wake up. So on wake up, people might do this if they're not blocking. If you do this, I call this combo the push up on it, right? So if I do this and I'm pushing you and you extra me, you stop me, that's the best way to stop it, right? Right? But if you do a throw tech or a standing knife punch, right? Let's do each of them one at a time. So if I do this, you get hit, right, on a light jab. Now if you try to do a throw, you also get hit. So on either one of them, if I do this, I can still get damage, right? Just like that. Now apparently when you do this, right, I think it's time. Okay, so that's with that. Nope, that's not changed. That's still the same. So the whole buff of all of this is, since that is a true block string, if I do this and I push up and I do this, that, for instance, let's say they're gonna wait for the attack. Let's just assume, right? Let's just assume that they are gonna, wait for my this to punish me, right? So once I do this, they can't punish me. I can just grab them, right? Or I can just do anything, right? And I could do anything. I could even do this. I could take them to the corner, right? And turn it into a full combo. I could do anything, right? So that's just one of the things that I wanted to show. I have an actual notepad that I created for all of the instances I'm going to talk about. I just wanted to show you. So let's talk about, I'll do the burnout breaker. That should be one of the last things. So the true block string is what I just focused on, right? That's this. Now let's talk about the corner normal punish counter still being, oh yeah, that's also with the breakout. Okay, so let me show you something. I've not showed anyone this, and I hope Capcom does not nerf this. I hope you guys don't use this too much. I really hope you don't use it too much, or Capcom's gonna nerf it, man. Alright, so this is my combo in the corner, right? If you get a punish counter, right, you hold up. Let me first of all teach you how to do it. You know what? Let me do it first, right? So this is a full 6,100 damage combo from punish counter, and you're welcome. Yep, 6,100. And the scenarios that I do this, for instance, is I'm teaching you my tech. I hope you guys appreciate it. You better give me a like and subscribe. So usually what I like to do is when I get people in the corner, right? When I get them in the corner and say I've mixed them up a lot like this, maybe I've done, you know, a lot of grabs to condition them, right? I do this. I can do this at a point and go back, and sometimes when I do this, I get them on punish counter. Another situation that I sometimes get them on punish counter is when I do this. When I do this, right? Sometimes they wake up with a parry, right? And you know that once you wake up with a parry and you release the parry, you become very vulnerable. So watch this. So if I do this, messed up. So I'm gonna simulate what I do. You need to do a jab first. Oh no, wait, hold up. I need to change that, sorry. So if I do this, I think you just need to release the first one. That's exactly what happens. So then I do this. And mind you, you can also do a level 1 or I think a level 2, depending on the breaks. So let's say you did this, right? Try this side. But that, I'm trying to simulate the same experience. So you can literally do a level 1 into a frame tear or frame kill, you know, into something like that. I was just trying to show you the setup. So you can do it into a level 1 or a level 2. With a level 2, you have to stop it when they're in the air. You don't do a baby into a level 2. So I'm sure y'all know that. So that's one of the things that still works. They've not nerfed that. I'll show you what they've nerfed getting to the end of the video. That's with the wall break combo. Alright, now let's talk about the brand new combo route I discovered you can do. So let's see what he does. Wake up. Let's put that off and let's just keep standing life. So what you want to be doing is this, right? The thing is, what I like to do is usually I like to do the command. I'm sure you guys have seen me do it so many times. I have so many setups like this. And you'll ask me why I'm doing all that, right? The reason is because I have 3 chances to grab you. One of them is this. Second of them is this. Third is this. No, I didn't do it right. That's why I like to do that. Other people would say, why don't you just do this? Or why don't you just do that? Well, I'm a different person, right? That's what I do. Or sometimes I can even do it fully and grab, because sometimes they're going to be expecting this or expecting 1. So it's just joke and po to me. That's what this game is, right? Just guess game. Now, going back to what I was trying to show you, right? What I like to do is this, right? Into this, into some setup, because I have this setup where I can chase you with it. I mean, let me just simulate it, right? So it makes more sense as to what I'm trying to show you. So if you wake up and press any button, even a Shoryuken, let's say, let them wake up with a Shoryuken. You're smoked. You're literally smoked. Right? You're smoked, just like that. Anyways, this is like my literal true hidden tech I'm teaching y'all. You better subscribe, you guys. But anyways, moving on. This is just one of the setups. It's not new. This is old. It still works. The new thing I want to show you, right? Let's just do drive rush, right? Right? It works now. You see that done? That's 32% for just 1 meter. That's very good. I mean, 2 meters. That's so good. Yeah, if you don't do it right, yeah, just like that, right? And it can be done anywhere. If you don't do it at the right timing, you're gonna have issues. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, I guess, the actual punishes, right? So for instance, if you're playing against Ken, again, I haven't really tested it for everyone. I've just tested it on Ken and Judy. So I'm gonna show you what I know. So hey guys, so there was one last thing that I forgot to mention. So DJs, you can now do medium punch into OD party time, the EX slasher into hey hey hey. You can do this. If you time it right, if you're holding the charge still, just like that, it continues the combo. I haven't mastered it, so I may not do it perfectly. But if you're holding down the charge, for Ken, right? If you do, what is he doing now? Okay, so if Ken does the Jinrai setup, right? With the Jinrai, you can't do hey hey hey, but you can just, you can drive impact them, but I wouldn't risk it because of lag and timing and all that. I would just check with this, like 5 low starter, 5 startup, and this. So this is what I mean. Right? It's not a true punish, but it'll check them. It'll check them most of the time. The reason why I say it's not a true punish is if you don't see a big punish written on the screen on the top like this, if you don't see that, right? If you don't see that, it's not a true punish. It's a punish, but it's not a true punish. So I just call them checks, right? So if he does this again, I can kind of check him with that, right? Now, if he does the low version, the jackknife combo, I can just do this, right? Once you see that punish up there, as soon as you see the punish up there, that's a true punish, right? That's a true punish. You see it up there. Now, if you can also do the universal check, the start 5 frame startup low into this. And the reason why I like this is in the corner, I think it still works. Let me show you. If the opponent is blocking and decides to do a drive impact on 1 frame, right? If I do this, you're actually plus. You're plus, right? You just need to be at like this distance. You're plus. That's like pre-tech for you guys, right? Even in the corner. So if you're like here, about here, right? So you can shimmy. Maybe you did a throw loop. Okay. It's your blocking, but you get the idea, right? It's you're plus, right? And you can do whatever you want. You can do this. And into a level 1 maybe. I am gonna teach you guys how to do that. That is advanced tech. Like, it looks easy, but it's not. I'll teach you how to do that in a different video. Now let's go back to what I was trying to show you guys. So aside that combo, this one into hey 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 that I'm gonna practice myself because I clearly haven't mastered it. I am going to talk about the how to punish the Jinrai again, right? So let's go back to the replay. Let me see, what is he doing here? Okay, he does the low one. This is the universal punish, right? As soon as you see the punish counter, that means it's a real punish. That's a real punish, right? Right, so you can just check him with that. Or you can add the baby to it like that. No, sorry, that's wrong. Yep, that's a real punish, right? So again, so that's a universal punish. But if you know he's gonna do it, you can really punish, and from there you can do this. Now the reason why you want to do that is because once you usually as a DJ, once you do this, you have so many options, right? You have like a billion options. If I do this, I can do this. And usually, if people try to do an EX Shoryuken on Wake Up, it'll block. Let me show you. So Wake Up OD Shoryuken, right? You see? That's a frame kill. So once I do this, once I do hey hey hey, and you're smoked, literally. You're smoked, right? You're smoked. Now, that's just a tip for you. You can also do this. Now, it becomes a 50-50 over here. If I do this, I can do this to check you, right? What I like to do is sometimes I'll do this. I delayed it. That's a delayed medium, so I do this. Still delayed that. Okay. Usually, if you block all of that, this is what I do. This is what I do. Okay, I need to let them stop pressing buttons. So, no, that's Wake Up. So if they block all of that, the thing is, the reason why I do this is because this is an auto combo. If I do this, it turns into that, and that turns into another 50-50. So what I do is this to check, and I go back. So most of the time, they press a button and I smash their ankles, right? So, and I smash their ankles. So if they don't block, I have two options. If they don't block, I have this option into a 50-50, right? Or I could just do this, right, into another setup, something, right? Again, with DJ, you need to just guess right and try to trick your opponent. That's all DJ is about. So those are the punishes I know for Ken. Let me show you the punishes I know for Juri. Again, I don't know everything, right? This thing just came out yesterday. I might be doing some more, I may not. Maybe you guys can take inspiration from my video and make more. But just remember to leave me a like, subscribe, and just comment on it if it helped you. So for Juri, her thing, right? The thing she does, I actually recorded it. The thing she does, this, right? When she does this, you can actually punish her when she's releasing it, right? I just want her to do it again. So now watch this. Once she does it, once she releases it, and remember what I told you guys, once you see a punish counter, a big one, I didn't release it early. You have to kind of wait for it to come out. That's the best way to punish her now, right? That's one of the setups I know. That's a true punish, right? So she can't get away with that for free. That one takes timing, but this one, I think I made a third one. Hold up, let me see what I made. Okay, I haven't mastered that one yet. This one over here, that's a very easy punish. Before, she was plus. It used to push you away, but now it doesn't. You see, Juri used to get away with that. She used to get away with that a lot. Hold up, let me see something. Let me see if Juri can, wait. I think even on her medium, yep. That was her medium, I'm sure. So, hold on. Yep, I think that was her medium. I'm just creating this right now. Wait. Yep, as I told you, even with medium, she can't be getting away with that for free anymore. Unless she has a light variation. Let me see if I can do a light variation. Maybe the light variation may get you. Hold on, let me see. Wait, can she do low hit below that? No, she can't. She has to do a medium. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can punish that. Okay, now let's test it. Yep, as I told you. And I literally did it live for you guys to see all versions, right? Medium, light. Let me see if I can let AI button annotation show you for evidence. Yes, so this is your evidence here. So this is, I'm not gonna press anything. That's the light version, right? That's evidence, right? Now this is the medium version. That's evidence for you. Now this is the heavy version. No, that's not the heavy version, sorry. It's just the medium and the light. So I just showed you evidence, right? So you can, whichever version she does over here. You just need to be very hungry to punish her. Right, just let it rip. Right? Let it rip. Then you from there you can just do something, right? Now her other setup, right? This one, yeah, after she charges, right? You have to wait for it to come out a little bit. This is the tricky one, but it works. Yeah, if you wait too long, yeah, if you do it too early, that's what happens too. So this one's a bit harder to punish. Yeah, this one's a bit harder to punish. Yeah, you have to literally punish her when she's in the middle of releasing it. Yeah, just like that. This one's a bit harder to punish with lag and everything. It's gonna be a bit hard, but it's doable if you practice. So I think my video, my tutorial is gonna come to an end. I'm gonna show y'all the final thing I wanna to show you. They have nerfed something. They've nerfed something on Deejay, and I want y'all to see. So this corner break, this corner breaker combo, right? There used to be, you could. Let me just do this, right? You could do this. I saw someone in the Buttle Hub do it, so this has been nerfed. It used to be 6,500 damage. It used to be 6,500, but now it is 5,500, as you see up top, right? Which I'm not happy about because it's so hard to do, and they just nerfed it. Now, what you can do, since it's so hard to do, you can do this version. It's the same thing, but it's going to be a bit easier to land because this is pretty hard to do. You need to do this and that and bam, right? You can do this and do a light jab check, right? So you can do this. And a second one, because already, so a sway. Then you do this, then you do that, and you do this. Now the reason why you want to do this is because you automatically move forward. You don't even have to try. You automatically move forward, right? See my notes, see if there's anything else I gotta show you. I think that is it. That's been the nerf. I mean, I showed you the true block string. I think I've showed you all everything, guys. I'm gonna end this video so it's not too long, but yeah, this is a couple things I know with Deejay. After Elena patch, I haven't tried Elena at all to understand how she works, but I will later on. Right now I'm just focusing on my main. So I hope you guys like this video, man. You guys should just like, subscribe, and comment if anything helped you. Alright, see ya.